Hey, everybody, it's Vampire Chicken, and I feel like I have actually been on an absolutely unstoppable tear lately. I've just been winning every single game of Risk, so I thought, why not take on the one map that might be able to take me down? Because not too long ago, I was feeling a little clean. I was having one of the best seasons of my life, but then I played this map and it all turned around. So I don't know. Maybe we've learned a little bit. Maybe we haven't. But we won't be going for a split bonus like yellow. Whenever there's a split bonus, there's always a noob. But I'm thinking, and I'm just thinking, I know what Pink is going to want here. But you see me, bro. And you didn't even take this God cap. So we will see. But there's one thing I know, and that is that the noob corner on Command Base C1X is always where it's at. Now, I also know that everybody likes to cap in the back of the pocket. So there's very likely somebody in the north storage, but I'm just thinking this might be our day. And I am back on Command Base C1X. We're doing a little bit of progressive caps. We got Fog, we got Blizzards, and this has always just been one of my favorite maps because it is all, it's always, I want to say always, but somehow a whole group of masters could probably look at this map and somehow find a way to turn it into a card and pass boring map. But almost all the time, it's just it's a bonus map. It's whoever can get the bonuses first usually just wins the game. So I will be attempting to take a first turn, Hanger B, Pink's mad at purple. It's also, Pink's mad at the bot. Wherever Pink is, the bot did something hilarious. Hopefully they're back here. That would be funny if Pink was here and the bot capped in front or whatever. So yellow is not going for the split bonus, which is quite interesting. They capped here, but their idea is actually to go for Sector H. So this is Petter Jakobsson. Don't know how to actually say the name, but he's in here. And he's trying to take it. So he has either run into something. He's probably an off-cap gamer, if I had to guess. Something tells me he might be a little bit loosey-goosey, but that's kind of the name of the game. The whole cool thing about Command Base is that you have to take quite a lot of risks, and that's it. It makes the game so fun and so intense. Now, if for whatever reason, Pink is here. Pink is here in their general raid. They're going for the center. All right. So Pink had this cap option, but they knew somebody was going to go in the noob corner. And I guess Pink is a high-ranked opponent that doesn't ever fight for the noob corner. But if there's one map where the noob corner kind of actually crushes it, it could be this one. But if Pink takes this wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pink probably took that bonus and they might see my capital. So do I instead go for something else? Oh, this is actually a tricky situation. Let's just start like this, because Pink probably has... Oh my goodness, I can't get it anyway. Let's just make sure there's no Pink that can see me. Purple can see... Purple is a bot. So Purple doesn't care about none of this. Let's not have a bot behind us. Let me just invest... This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Oh, Pink knows I over-attacked. Oh, we're dead. So we completely failed to get a bonus, which is the only thing we're good at. And we're going to play for a turn 2 bonus. Now, Black also quit. This is... it is what it is. But we'll see what we got. We got Gurney Sully. I tried playing this map last week, and I just ended up not posting any videos because of the number of people that were quitting. So some days when you don't see a video, it's probably I just played this. And even if I, win the games easily, if it's just people quitting, I feel like it loses a little bit of interest. But you know what? That just, in a way, that's just kind of how this one goes sometimes. It's a really big map, and you either snowball or you don't, and anybody that can't get a bonus, they all quit. And now we got to sit here waiting for purple, waiting for black. But I think that we still have something good cooked up, because it feels like nobody is just in the noob corner, which is so rare and so weird. Black started with 9. Persephone, the goddess of botting out, has decided to leave the game, and they have a reasonable... They didn't lose their cap. You know what? It's getting so bad. You know what people do now? Is if anybody is in the bonus they want, they still quit. They're not going to try to find a different bonus. They're not going to come up with a game plan. If anything, I think the reason I'm winning is that just people are quitting more and more. And it just makes the game easy to win now. You know what? I don't know how to say it. It just makes it easy to win. Looks like yellow is fighting Pink in the middle. I don't know where white is, but I think we just take a bonus and then we just win. So I feel like we just win this game. I'm sorry if it's too easy, but there's just a lot of games on this map. You just you don't even have to do anything clever. You don't have to be that smart. It's a 4-player endgame. I need to figure out where white is. But these two are fighting. So pink and yellow are fighting for the entire right side. I have no idea where white is. which I suppose could be some sort of problem. But maybe it's not. I'll take a 100%er this time. I've learned my lesson. And then, all right, there is some bot in there. We'll take care of that next time. But okay, we got a bonus. That's all it's about. Now, I just need to know where white is, because I think I'm fighting white. The other two are fighting, so I'm fighting white. But if nobody's in here, we're just going to take this noob corner, and we're just going to cruise to victory. I don't think we got any problems in today's game, so sometimes you get these easy ones. Somebody took the purple cap. So D did not make it into this one. But I don't know. I'm actually curious to hear from you guys if you've actually seen more people botting out, or if it's just I play the kinds of maps where people are going to bot out a lot more. Really big maps where it's kind of snowball or bust. At least, you know, as a general perception. This in my mind is kind of like you snowball or bust, but I always feel like when other people are snowballing, there's just always some chance to still beat them anyway. Pink is deciding to quit. I don't know. Is this... I need to know from other people's perspective. Do you guys think people are quitting more? Or is this just, like... is it still feel the same as it's always been? I'm actually curious how other people feel about it. Because in my recent games, meaning this last week, it feels like there's a lot more, but maybe that's just a small sample size. I don't know. So Pink is going to quit because they got their bonus broken. Just kidding. He's a warrior. Cool. So Pink is going to stay in the game. That's fantastic news. And then we're going to continue to do our normal stuff over here. So we need Pink and Yellow in the game because they're just both fighting each other. So that's great. We know Yellow capped here. We know Pink capped here. Still have no idea where white is. I bet white's like a master, and I bet they get second. They're just they're just like capped somewhere and taking random cards. A lot of that's the other thing too. There's always somebody on this map, and they're just like they just never get a bonus, even if they could have, and they're just like randomly they're in one corner or another, just doing some silly stuff. Cool. You guys just keep each other weak. I'll be over there shortly. I just need another turn or two to clear. Oh my gosh. Well, all right. Just kidding. Wow. And wow. Let's just laugh. Seems good to me. Seems real good to me. Seems great. So there's another cap here. So white was in this mix. White is getting 8. How is white getting 8? I don't know what white did. White must be grabbing a bunch of caps, but this is just stupid, man. This is just really, really dumb. Now, we know there's another cap in here, and I guess I'm going for that one. But I stole both of these guys' caps. So this was some bot. Yellow went here, and then maybe some bot went here. Uh-oh. Purple bot is actually going to possibly break us. So I need this bonus. We 100% kind of have to clean purple out of here. And pink with like a trade might steal one of this. They're obviously both a whole bunch of noob slammers. So pink might actually quit now. That's fantastic. It's a little bit tough to continue to expand here, but maybe I don't need to expand. Maybe I could just go get all the capitals, but where the heck is white? So I got half of them, which is pretty sick. Round number 4, I got half the caps. All right. And yellow should have 1. Does yellow have 2? Wait, did yellow have 3 caps not too long ago? Okay. Yellow does not even... Yellow's maybe not here to get the capitals. So pink might actually be quitting this time, because now they got no caps. So yellow must have had this with 3 capitals. And I had... Where the heck is white? It literally makes no sense. Now, I probably should defend these caps, but what if I just actually take a huge position and, you know, try to do that? I don't know. I'll just hang on to them, I guess. I guess we'll start expanding this way. We know there's a lot of black. This player just keeps faking, coming in, coming out. They are going to come back and slam. Okay, so pink is going to get this capital back. Just kidding. Give it up. Give it up, pink. Give it up, man. It's just not going down like that. So yellow is getting 7 troops behind us here. White is getting 8, which doesn't make any sense to me. I have no idea where white is. Pink continues to just fake bot, which is adding to the feeling that more people are botting than you would expect. I'm just going to make that an 8. I'm just going to make that like a 5. I am going to start working on this. So there's white here, but where else is white, man? How can I not figure out where white is? Doesn't make any sense. But okay. So we've strengthened our caps, and we've made it more likely that we can get this. This guy is getting 9. So white is somewhere down here. He must just have, like, an insane amount of territory. Yeah, there's always one player going for this one, which means if white has just taken Sector G, yellow is behind here and is kind of needing to go into him, but obviously they might band together against me in this exact situation. Oh, I forgot to remove purple. I'm an idiot. So right now, white has just probably taken this plus 10. This might have been the white cap. Wonder if white lost their cap to go get the huge bonus? That doesn't make sense. So this is very unfortunate. I completely forgot about purple. I was too busy out here just stealing caps. Pink is pretending to quit again. Just call it a day, Pink. It wasn't for you. It's no problem, man. It just wasn't for you. Black is going to start coming out this general direction. And now my problem is I actually wanted to go break white, but I can't because I just got broken by purple. So I probably need to spend another turn doing this. But I'm going to lose this cap to yellow, and then white's going to be huge, and white's going to go right into us as well. So yellow is still getting 7. So my guess is yellow has 2. Is there more? How many caps are in here? Okay, yellow is actually going to go for this bonus. And we're just going to let him hold it, I suppose. So yellow takes this bonus. Without a bonus, it's hard for me to do anything here. Yellow fails to take the bonus, and yellow is not going to fight white. So this still is very complicated. I honestly don't think that we just so easily, straightforwardly win. I bet I have to stop white here, but I'm not strong enough. Unless I trade in, but I'm not doing that. And the reason is, like, white, if I waste a whole turn getting this, and white already has this, white can immediately begin taking this side of the world. And it might become very difficult for me to stop them, if that makes sense. My intuition is telling me that this is actually going to be tricky, because I'm going to waste a whole turn. I'm going to retake all of this. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything on this turn. I might have to stop white, but I'm not going to. Okay, I'm just going to remove purple from the back and content myself with that capital here. So white has this. No, white does not have it. We have plenty of time. So white has been going for this plus 10 bonus, and they've been going for it now for 5 turns. It's obviously a huge bonus. It's obviously a split bonus. But they've been trying super hard to get it, and they've just been massively unsuccessful. Now, I think the winning recipe is going to be friendly with yellow. But all of this area is sort of for me. And I might be able to get away with just being massively unfriendly to both of them. Because I know where yellow is. Red or black, sorry, must be mostly here. Black got 5, though. That's shocking, but I think it's territory. Is this going to go into yellow? No. I think yellow is just struggling to get a bonus. I think everybody is just going to struggle a lot. So yellow's obviously going to remove us, and they're going to try to take this one. Maybe black bot is going to break if they're not defending it. But I don't know if we're strong enough to fight the both of them here at the same exact time. We might be. Definitely white must have this bonus now, right? Surely. How could they not? And what happened to all of Blackbot? There was a bunch of Blackbot in here. What happened to it? How come Blackbot never came out of here? I'm very surprised. So yellow has this, and yellow is going to want to steal this cap. And if yellow gets this cap, it's hard for me to break them, but white is in there. Huh. A little bit torn for what to do. But I guess I'm going to fight white? Does fighting white feed yellow? I don't know. I don't think yellow is going to be my big problem, though. So I'm going to ignore yellow, I suppose. Okay. And we're going to do a little bit like this. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, white is right there. Ah, so I didn't expect that. Okay, so white is really big there. Here there is a little bit of black. Roger. So there is a little bit of black there. Okay. So we're just going to be looking around here. And let's put these on this capital. So white capped here. That's a really good cap. Only yellow can fight white. Got it. But white still doesn't have the bonus. They just have like 1 billion territories, huh? So if I'm going to break white, I have to come in through this direction. Okay, I understand. So white gets the 15 trade. They just saw me looking around like a moron. But white is definitely taking this now, right? I'm very confused, but these end games, It's not quite the same as when there's a whole bunch of humans, obviously. Because these kinds of endgames, it's a lot more waiting to try to figure out what the humans are doing. Where when there's humans, you can kind of reliably predict who is going to fight who, and then you can be a little bit more aggressive and assertive. But in a 3-player endgame, you kind of figure everybody's going to be tentative. I haven't made a big move on either of these players yet. I was going to go fight white. But for now, nobody is fighting, and everybody's playing it relatively peaceful. And this has to be some expert master player. But what is yellow going to do when they have a trade and they have this? I don't think they have any logical reason to go fight white. And they probably should try to band together to stop me. But we'll see how it goes. I thought about putting troops here. But this actually works. Okay, so we can clean black out of here. It is starting to become worth going for eliminations. We know there's black in this general area. We can scout out this area. We need to start getting up and into this pocket. But so far... Oh, did black make an elimination? Ah, that was purple. Okay. So that's actually bad for me. That's pretty bad for me. But I think trying to go for black when black is on 4 might be the way. So we could lose this bonus next time. Yellow still does not have a bonus. Okay, so yellow is just massively weak. That's crazy. So yellow just never got this bonus. The bot broke him or whatever. Oh, black just turned in. Yeah, black probably broke yellow. So poor yellow is really struggling in there. I know there's one cap here and one cap here. And then there's another one that we also just don't know. That's terrible news. That's definitely going to slam one of my caps. And now, yeah, this is a bot end game. We let pink have the middle bonus. I wasn't paying enough attention, but it does go the other way. Thank goodness. So we might get one bonus broken. Okay. That should be fine, though. I think the goal is to go to 4 and then take the elimination on black. So what I'm actually going to do is run around like a moron. Step 1, run around like a moron. Break pink. There's a lot of white up here. Ah, white decided to fight yellow. That's very strange. Okay. So my opponents are throwing me the game. That's really kind of them. It wasn't necessary. I appreciate it, though. Okay, so my opponents were fighting each other. I didn't anticipate that white was fighting yellow. So white is actually fighting yellow, which means I'm just winning this game. I just wait one turn, we eliminate black, we hilariously blunder, whatever. So white doesn't like me because, you know, obviously. But white never ended up getting this bonus. Those two are fighting inexorably. White is an okay player, though. But now I think we're winning this game. So I know maybe you're looking at it and you're like, what do you mean you're just winning this game? Well, I think we're going to get the elimination on black. And I think the other two are fighting. So I think we should be able to just start planning this all out and making it work. So 12. Black has territory. So there's 4 here. There's max 4, maybe 5 here. Where else could black be? Actually, it could be in here. Okay, it might be a little bit tricky to get in there. Okay. But yellow also could be massively weak. I'm wondering what's going on with yellow. Because I actually might not be able to find all of black. It's hard to know. Okay. So yellow only gets 5. Poor yellow. Yellow capped here going for a split bonus. Then they were fighting pink for this stuff. Now they're fighting white. But yeah, this is the problem for white is now that they've gone to war with yellow. They can't fight me. They have to win this war with yellow. But I think we can play in such a way that they don't get enough time. And hopefully yellow's going for black. It would be cool to see yellow coming out of here, giving us a little confirmation that maybe they're trying to find black. But what yellow might be doing is they might just be sending into white. Which, you know, kind of wins for us. So assuming pink doesn't roll one of these caps, I intentionally broke here and gave this bot a little bit of space to roll around. This looks like yellow just full sending into white, which is very, very nice. Yes, I believe they are, maybe they went for black. Okay, I believe yellow is dead. Yeah, they are looking for black. Okay, I believe that's what happened, and I believe yellow has literally nothing on their cap. Okay, so I believe black and yellow are dead. Okay, so that's the good news. So I will try to get black out of here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I mean, 20-something should clean this pocket comfortably. And if that's not it... How do I wish to go try to pursue black? You know what? Go ahead and give me a +2. Why not? Actually, I'll just send the rest out through here to go find it. Maybe I need some more here. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see if this is it. So we only need to send that much down, hopefully. Oh, there's a 2. Oh, there's another 2. So that wasn't black. Hopefully, white doesn't have that bonus. So I wanted to check. Oh, I wanted to check for black there. But maybe black still is in here? I'm not sure. Yellow obviously is, like, super dead and whatever. Is there any black in here? Just looking for black. Yeah, yellow is, like, super dead. Black is still in here, then. I can't quite get to it. Okay, well, that's terrible. I'll go look for black in here. I'll risk everything. It's right here. Oh, gosh, it's right here. All right, well played by white, not removing that. Yeah, white's been saving up for this moment. Let's go! Now, what are we doing here? So, how many caps do we have? We only have 3? I still don't know where all the caps are. So yellow is obviously, like, super dead and whatever. Let's do it like this. Yeah, so this guy obviously gave that one away for free. And then let's try to set this in a way that white can't figure it out. So yellow is dead, but we got so many kill guards and everything. It's crazy. Yellow obviously went really hard into white and then ran out of time. So white is going to try to go for yellow but fail. And then we will have the elimination on every single player on the next turn. Cool. So white was on that side. Okay, white is going for yellow. He now knows blue has 4. And white is a master. They take second. All right, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. So basically, I get to take the entire board. I need to figure out where the other cap is. Maybe a bot capped behind here. Like, white is a little bit of a sneaky player. The way they were holding the kill on black, that was, you know, very clever and whatever. Yellow is a little bit of a different rank. Yellow's just kind of a beginner. Yellow is just hitting whoever hit them last. But that's, you know, it's completely fair and reasonable. But they should know white is literally not going to do anything to help them. White's not very inclined to be so helpful here. So we're on 3, and we do not have a trade. So we need to make an elimination. Okay, and I'm thinking we go for pink, and then we chain that into yellow. Both of these eliminations should be here. And then that's not a trade right away. So we have to be just a little bit cautious that we don't somehow feed the game here to white. But, yeah, I think just taking yellow is probably the simplest way. Stop breaking me. So let's take pink, and then we'll go for yellow. Is there anywhere else pink could even be? I really don't believe so. So I'm just going to take this one. Pink's not in here, right? Let me just send a few. Let me just double check this area real quick. This should be all of pink. Oh, wait, there might be pink in here. Yeah. Nice try, buddy. Nice try. And let's go for this. And this should be pink. I'd be surprised if it's not. Okay. And now we should have yellow, but we only get 1 trade here. I bet it's winning. I mean, I bet this is super obviously winning. So let's use the 17 to get that. And let's go ahead and go for yellow. Let me just double check a few corners here. I know he's not in here. Okay. Let's just go with something like that. And I'm pretty sure we're just all in on this elimination here. So let's just go all in for it. He's actually got a 6 there, 10v6. He's laughing. Did I mess up? Okay, yellow's laughing like I messed up. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Okay. I don't know why he's laughing. Oh, I found the other capital. So we're getting laughed at, but we have the kill, so he's just being toxic for, like, no reason. We found the other capital here. Oh, and this is a trade-in? Oh, well, then we win. If this is a trade-in, then we win. But I don't think that we actually have the cap run here. So that's interesting. So let's just knock white out of here. Let's let him have a trade. There's no way they have a cap run here. And let's just put a few guys there and hope for the best. All right, cool. I would assume that I'm winning a game. I would assume that I'm winning. I like yellow laughing at me. Yellow didn't think that I could figure out how to get this, but I did obviously have some troops there. White turns in and concedes. No? Where did they put their troops? They put them all back here. Well played. Good game. You're a master. Well played. All right. Well, let's just grab both these caps and let's call it a day. Good game to you, White. Good game to you. White must be a master that was just kind of sitting there doing whatever. But hey, man, when you get anything in the noob corner, this is a very easy map. So sorry about the botting out. It's just something I can't really control. Very curious though if it's a problem, how people feel about it. Yellow was a master, expert master. Hey man, it was a really high level game. But if you want all of your games to be high level, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next video.